Today in this video, I'm going to be covering one of the best free VST plugins you can get in 2022. I mean, who doesn't like freebies? Well, unless you're like some rich dude that can afford every single plugin on this planet Earth, then yeah, maybe this video isn't for you. But still, you should watch the entire video. Anyways, I'm gonna start off with instruments. Now starting off, the first VST is Vital. This is probably one of my most used synth because it's just so flexible and you can do so much with it. The sound quality you get from it is like so crisp. Personally, I think it's one of the best synthesizers out there that are free. Next off is Labs by Spitfire Audio. You have sounds ranging from like percussion instruments all the way to like cinematic pads and drones. I think it's really unique because the sounds you get from them aren't those usual sounds that you get from normal synthesizers, because they have sounds that are these really weird textures but sound really good in the context of like film music especially. The best part about it is they come out with new sounds regularly for you to discover and download. And besides that, another free Spitfire Audio VST called BBC Symphony Orchestra Discover. Basically, this is an orchestral VST where you have really realistic orchestral instruments like strings, brass, woodwind, and percussion instruments that you normally find in an orchestral setting. One thing that really shocks me about this VST is that the sounds are so realistic and so on point and detailed. Like, it doesn't sound really sampled in a way that, you know, it's just one sound and when you play a lower register, it's just stretched out to fit that length, but it's actual recordings of each note in different velocities, so that it gives you a really responsive and really realistic feel. If you don't know, Ample Sounds came out with this really nice bass called Ample Bass P Lite. Although the paid version can do a lot more, but I personally think that even the free version is like already extremely good. There are a lot of functions in there for you to be able to shape and go really detailed on the sound that you want your bass to produce. The last one for this section, I'm going to talk about some drums. I personally find MT Power Drum Kit 2 to be one of the best free acoustic drum VSTs out there. Now the thing about this drum is that it's kind of more on the rock side, so if you're going for something more gentle and jazzy, then this may not really suit you. And to add on, within the VST itself, there is a mixer for you to adjust the volume and the panning all so that you can be really detailed about your drum sounds. Alright, moving on to effects. First off, I'm going to talk about Diablo by Cymatics. Now, Cymatics are usually known for their sample packs, but a while ago they came out with this plugin called Diablo, which is a really great distortion plugin. The light version has two knobs, punch and clip. Now, although mainly it's just like two knobs, but it can do a lot to your drums especially. And even though if you crank the punch and clip all the way up, it's not just really distorting it, but it can really make your drums punch a lot nicer. And besides that, recently Baby Audio came out with this really amazing plugin called Magic Dice. Now this plugin is like a combination of delay and reverbs, and although the user interface seems really plain and simple, you can actually create a lot of really cool textures, especially when you apply it to vocals.
You got a heart of gold. Sometimes you feel like home. Don't wanna let you go. No, no. You got a heart of gold. Sometimes you feel like home. Don't wanna let you go. No, no.
All you have to do to change between presets is just to click on the dice in the plugin itself and it will randomly just select one of the other presets. Okay, the next one, I can't make a best free plugin without mentioning this, Valhalla Supermassive. It's a really great reverb plugin that can bring a lot of texture to your sounds. You can turn a short plug sound into like a really lush and long atmospheric sound. It's really great for sound design because you can do a lot of tweaking within the plugin itself, and it has really great presets.
I'm close to you. I like the way you move when I'm close to you.
Another really nice free plugin that I think all of you should have is TDR Nova by TDR. It's basically a dynamic EQ that can also function as an EQ at the same time. And one thing you need to take note when you use this plugin is to click in on the top right before you start doing anything, because if you don't click in, it's not gonna do anything at all because there's no sound going into the plugin itself. Next up, we have Wider by Infected Mushroom. It's a really simple plugin. All you have to do is just load it up and just drag it up. Literally just drag it up. It's a simple one-knot plugin that helps you widen up your mix in the stereo field. And the cool thing about this plugin is that not only can you go out to 100%, you can go out to 200%. Now, of course, the more you push it, you need to be aware of phasing issues. So definitely don't use this on like your bass and kick drums because it will probably ruin your mix instead of fixing it. Moving on, we have Fresh Air. No, not that Fresh Air. Fresh Air by Slate Digital. Now what this plugin does is that it adds harmonic excitement and color to your high end without actually like distorting it. It's a really unique plugin and I really like to use it on my vocals and guitar just to give that high end some crisp. The last one for the day, Vinyl by Isotope. If you are a lo-fi geek like me, then Vinyl is a must-have plugin. And one of the things that I really like about this plugin is that you can select the year that you want to go back to. And if you realize the earlier back you go, the sound gets thinner because back in the days, technology wasn't so advanced, so people weren't able to record sounds in such a wide range of frequencies. And one of the things that I really use a lot in this plugin is actually the warp function. So what it does is add wobble to your sound, so it kind of has like that warm analog kind of feel. And yeah, you can do so much with this plugin. I'm not gonna go through every single detail because it's gonna take up a lot of time. And if you feel that I've missed out some of the plugins or VSTs that you feel should be in this list, let me know down in the comments down below. So with all these plugins, I'm sure you can make some good quality music. But in this video over here, I'm gonna explain to you how to make your music even better. So yeah, you should watch this video. Alright, see you in the next video. Peace!